Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is E. James. This is Z13 Workshop, and this beside me is my 1993 Nissan 300ZX convertible, which I am actually going to be working on today, or prepping it to be worked on. Let me explain. So, the internet is a wonderful, wonderful place, and I was able to secure a lovely kit that a guy on the internet's now making. That is a display and buttons that will plug directly into the data port. And his kit that he makes, this is awesome. He was a very great guy, knew what I was doing, kicked it through in a white display along with a blue display, some bigger buttons, lengthened the cables out for me if I wanted to. Because what I'm doing is his kit that he sells, which I'll throw a screenshot on now, goes into where it would use one of the locations for, he's got a spot for the tape deck or the den. He does a location there. He also does one on a small display down by the clock, which I like my clock works. So, and I want a bigger display. So my thought is, where would I mount this? Well, I'm gonna mount it right there. And lo and behold, parts card to the rescue. When I had it all up, I've got a spare bezel I can chop up and work on. So that's what I'm going to try doing here, is opening this thing up so I can mount that display. I know I'm walking around shaking this thing, so hopefully not too much. The big thing that's coming out of this that I've noticed for my display that I want to do to get in this location when you flip it over is all the backing. So Nissan After Wisdom, they used to have lights and warning signals in here. They eventually got rid of that, apparently. I'm not sure when they did this, but I'm gonna have to get this stuff out so I can get down to here to mount the buttons and the display. So yeah, that's gonna be me modifying some time warp of me screwing around with this, getting this off, laying it in, see where I want to go with it, creating a hole, and see if I can modify it. Because like I said, I got a spare one, and might as well see if I can get it to work. And while I'm at it, for my own sake, it's been a while. I know it's rough for you guys, but I do have a Kenwood Bluetooth amplifier right there, receiver, the control unit, the amps back there. That comes with its own USB port, which is awesome for charging. Doesn't do anything else but charge. I don't care. That's great. So I'm gonna mount that so I can actually put a screw there. Right now I got with like double-sided tape. So this is just gonna be me taking the sticker off, seeing how these kick on out, and seeing where this lays in before I pull apart the whole my cluster to get down to that, which isn't super difficult. You just gotta take a lot of screws off. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. So 3, 2, 1, time. We're woo woo.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? 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 hate. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Boom, off time warp, guys. Did a little more cleaning up off site here. I've got the display in. It's curing right now. I've got some RTV silicone. Is what I've used, gooped around everything. Hopefully everything holds place. I will add more once this sets up a little harder. And I still got to put the buttons in, which should go right there. Which, in the kit, kind of wish I had a little bit more, but he gave me 4 standoffs with screws, which I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right. I'm not going to touch it, but it should be right in there. It should fit. It's tight, but it will work. And then that will give me my button control over the display. I will probably goop more once this sets up, but I need it to set up. And then I still got to drill my hole over here for my Kenwood Bluetooth adapter. So, yeah, progress. Hopefully the next time around will be more of this, and I can show you guys how it kind of works and maybe get into the car yet this weekend. Solid. Boom, off time warp. I got this kind of epoxied in right now. I centered it up as best I could. With the epoxy, I should be able to remove it back. It's horrible on the backside, but on the front, she looks great. Next up is I got to get the buttons in. So I put the standoffs that he supplied, and then put some paint or paint marker on top of that. And to get this to fit halfway decently, I have to sit it in like this so it's vertically. And then I used it to transfer over where the holes are going to be. And then now I'm going to use my drill to drill a little bitty pilot hole in each one of these, because I don't want to open them too big to get it to fit. Because I think this is a really tight area, I may end up having to trim up this PCB slightly, just ever so much, to get it to so it could fit next to everything, because it's just super tight in there. But this is looking to be fantastic at this moment. I'll show you guys what this thing looks like after I get it installed, or at least get this running in this before I put it in the car. So let me get you on time warp again, drill these holes, and see if I can get this mounted and get it epoxied in so I could see how it works to make sure everything fits right. Because he did supply me with 2 of these, one with different button links. This is the shorter of the 2. I'm going to see if that works first. The locations will be the same. I just don't know if it's the right length. I need to see how it's going to fit flush when I do this. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, time warp. Boom, off time warp, guys. Hopefully you can see this. So I did run into my small problem because I didn't really test fit everything ahead of time. I can get the buttons to sit right in there. Come on, get down in there. Problem is I'm hitting the PCB just ever so slightly. So what I'm planning on doing is taking my Dremel and taking an ever so slightly edge off this, because it isn't going to take very much to get this to go away. And I'm going to do that and then retest. As you can see, these are the longer buttons compared to these guys. You can see that horizontally like that, which was awesome. He gave me options here. I might go with these. I might go with these. I gotta see how flush I can get this stuff to set. So let me shave this off and we'll get back to you guys. Boom, off time warpy stuff. Hey, just so everyone knows, I got my holes drilled and gooped in. I know it's kind of, the display's turning up, but this is working awesome. So, and looks pretty gosh darn good, if I don't say myself. So that's just reading what's going on, and we can go through all the menus here in a little bit. But this is definitely a plus for making this work, for doing stuff. Now I just gotta take apart my dash to get to it. So we'll be doing that here shortly, which is take these pods out, take those pods out, move that out, take this cluster off, take the hood off, get the clamshell out of the way, and then we should be good. So here we go.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up, don't be scared. face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop.
Boom! Off time warp, everybody. Dash is back together. I had to re-glue my pod over here. I had to put some epoxy on it. It's not too good. This one's broke as well. I need to save up some money and invest in the new replacement ones that are being made, which are like 80 bucks a side. Expensive, but probably worth it. Anyway, back to this guy. So let me pull the wheel off. I'm going to show you where this is at so you can actually see this halfway decently. As you can see, right now the car is not on, but you got your mile per hour, your RPM, time for top dead center, water temperature, voltage, TPS voltage, mass voltage, and air idle control. and then throttle being open or closed. If I press throttle, you can see it's open, and the voltage swing. Next up, you got the 2 buttons here. This is going to be down, and this is going to be enter. So if I hit this, I go to the other display, which is fuel injection temperature, injector right and left, air, fuel, either side, O2 sensor, right bank, left bank, VCT, EGR, air control, and wastegate, which doesn't matter in this because this is not a... So you hit that, you go back to that display. You hit, that's like supposedly the down page button. You hit the enter, you can do your display, you can do indicators, you can do reading faults, like we can do read faults. It's reading faults, there are no codes. You know, so it's a 55, it's great. You hit exit back. You can clear the faults, it's clearing codes, clear codes. You can do active tests and options. Like if you hit display, you just go back to that. That gets you back to the original stuff. Indicators, if you hit that, this is where you get into any of this other stuff for EGR, fan on, PVR, neutral safety, AC switch, relay, right bank lean. So there's a little bit more. Next up would be active tests, which I'm not going to do that. It'd be fan, turn fan on, go back to that. Fuel pump should be on. Power balance is where you would activate to do checking to see which injector or coil pack's bad. Self-learn, I'm not going to do that, where the car would relearn its fuel ratio. Next up, you go to options. You got the display, so you can change the brightness. It does a pretty decent job. Kind of wish it would go a little lower or a little higher. A little lower would be better, but that's just whatever. You can invert the labels. I might leave that. I might actually leave that alone. Actually, Then you go Imperial the metric. So you go back to display, invert the labels. That way you can see what you're on. Let's enable tests. Let's go back. Go back. Go back. So you can see we've got lots of options here. And everything else like this. The gentleman I got this off, I'll throw his name up there. I asked him what he would call this. You know, I called a ECU control or display information, and he was calling it Nissan scan tool. That's tool. He's got a link and stuff. I'll throw that at the bottom. Hopefully it'll be active for it. Like I said, this is my own custom situation, but that's how you use it. This stuff is totally worth the money. It's like 140 bucks. Seems like it's expensive. It is not, to be able to read and do everything you're seeing with the ECU. To do that while you're driving or just diagnostics is awesome, beyond awesome right now, of that nature. So yeah, that should do it for this video, guys. I know it's more content for this, and this is amazing. Like, I still cannot stress how cool this is and how well this turned out for me, because honestly, I am not a real good craftsman when it comes to doing this plastic trim stuff, and it turned out way better than I thought. It could be a little bit better, granted, but I am not a professional. This is just me having a good time, making this look like a good deal and dealing with it. That being said, his kit that he does run, which would be over into this location with the radio bezel, or down in here in the clock location for this, is something that would be great. Yeah, so like I said, it's just cool. I don't like the small display because my eyes. I'm older. I like this. This looks. I don't know if the camera's picking up how cool this is. This just works out really well. And out of this whole process, I did mount my Kenwood unit here. So it's actually got a bolt behind its screw, so it can't go away. My only thing there is I kind of wish I would have moved it over a smidge further over, just because I am real tight against this, but it fits just fine. I know this is the location lots of guys threw their boost controller. I am probably going to throw that down there, or maybe in the center up here on the up here. I have yet to figure out where I'm going to put mine when I turbo swap this car. Yeah, other than that, this is it, guys. I'm going to leave you with this. Sweet, look at that thing. It's just awesome. Oh, well, you know what? We'll just start it up. So she runs a little high, but you can see what's going on. You can see with the control valves and all this stuff. So if you go down to the next one, you can see where injection temperature, EGR is supposed to go. I don't have an EGR left on this thing. And yes, it hunts. I think I've got a small leak, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this, guys. So if you guys have any, oh, shut you off. If you guys have any comments or questions about this stuff, please hit me up. I'm very informative and respond to stuff. Please, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. Every day I'm growing this channel slowly, but that's all it takes to get people involved in actually working on cars. 300ZXs, Dodge Stealths, PT Cruisers, Dodge Durangos, Dodge Dakotas. I like working on the older stuff because it's slightly easier. The electronics aren't as bad. This is still pretty electronics heavy compared to something that's even older, but you should be able to do anything. There are plenty of tools. Go to a Harbor Freight. Only buy the tools you need when you need them. You do not need to buy them ahead of time to have a kit. But if you start slowly working on your own stuff, you eventually do turn into having 3 drawers of tools, you know, like lift, well, not lift, but, you know, all sorts of stuff. So I just want to keep telling people that, you know, I know it sounds like amazing I've been doing this. I really advocate for everyone, you should be able to repair your own stuff. I am a huge right to repair guy, as messing with this stuff would tell. And I do stuff around the house that I didn't even say. I know this is going to be on a rant that's not this, but like I've even tore apart my microwave to fix some micro switches in it because it was a convection oven. And I thought the higher transformer was bad, and maybe the magnetron. And it just turned out to be literally a $2 micro switch that was a problem. But lots of people, when the microwaves go bad, just throw it away. I don't throw away unless I can fix it. Let's see what's wrong with it. It might be savable. Why spend the money, especially when the microwave was like $700? It's a built-in one. That's why it's expensive. Sorry, I'm ranting. I need to get back to topic. So, yeah. If you guys have any comments or questions, hit me up. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.